So I just got out of watching Joe Biden and Donald Trump debate, and I am not going to lie, this was a massive underperformance by Joe Biden, and it is a massive problem. Now, I'm not going to say in this video or in any of my media that this is the end of the Joe Biden campaign. I am not going to be catastrophizing about it. I think that's a massive overreaction. I'm frustrated by what I saw, but there are some considerations. There are still 4 months to go in this campaign. But number one, let's be real. Joe Biden was not properly prepared to debate Trump here. This was unfortunately, I think, treated like the 2020 debate where it was going to be a layup because Trump was such an erratic personality. But at the same time, it seemed like Joe Biden and really whoever was advising him assumed that that would be the case again, undermining Trump. Granted, Trump did behave erratically, he did behave aggressively, but he was much more controlled than he was last time, and it seems to have worked to his advantage. The other thing I think we need to mention, and this is no excuse for Joe Biden's failure up in this debate, is the media irresponsibility. CNN's Jake Tapper and Dana Bash were supposed to be the moderators, but honestly, you could have fooled me because there was little to no moderation. In fact, there was no live fact checking during this debate. And unfortunately, that means that Joe Biden and Donald Trump were basically responding to one another with little to no context for any of the things they were saying. There were some reporters on Twitter and other social media that were responding to this. They were providing context, debunking things. And right now, as I'm recording, I'm sure that's going on, but there was none on the live debate on CNN. And that's just completely and utterly reprehensible, regardless of which side of the aisle you're on. People deserve to know whether or not the politicians are telling the truth. The other issue, and I think this needs to be brought up again and again, is the fact that we have seen an incumbent basically neck and neck with a convicted criminal. Joe Biden's campaign has every opportunity to basically sink Donald Trump with just his own reprehensible record. And unfortunately, what we saw tonight was a failure to capitalize on a major, major opportunity to bring Trump's polling down and to secure a long term benefit for Biden's campaign. Now, I am not going to say, as I said before, that Joe Biden's campaign is over. There's still 4 months. And most Americans are just frustrated that we are even having these two candidates go up against each other like they did in 2020. But what I will say is if the Joe Biden campaign does not reorient itself, it's going to be in a lot of trouble and we are all going to pay the price for it.